What's up, Virgo? This is going to be a love forecast for the first half of May. This is for my Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you are new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. And I am on TikTok and Instagram if you want to follow me over there. I've put the links to those in the description box as well. I just split the deck and I see the Hermit card. That's you, Virgo. So let's get started. Spirit, any messages for Virgo, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love? First half of May. Any love messages for my Virgo, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? First half of May. You are holding on to some burdens, Virgo. I just saw the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Wands. It's like there's a bit of a defensiveness going on, and I feel like it might be something to do with the past. And it's not a coincidence we saw the Hermit card when I split the deck, because I think this is about you sort of processing some things and reflecting on some things. We are in Mercury retrograde, so it could be that it's just things re-emerging from the past. We've got the Four of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, the Hermit, but it's in the reverse. So Hermit in the reverse, Virgo, it could be one or two things. It could be you coming out of Hermit mode, or it could be you neglecting to do some processing, or you have neglected to do that, and there could be issues coming up now for you to look at. Okay, but I'm getting the Five of Wands, the Sun and the Emperor, so that's a really nice energy. I mean, the Five of Wands is a conflict energy. Now this could be internal tensions that are brewing. You know, you could be feeling very conflicted, because I'm actually seeing happiness that's available to you, Virgo. I've got the Sun and the Emperor. The Sun and the Emperor means you taking control to move towards what makes you happy. So that's one way of looking at it. You know, the Sun and the Emperor could also be you know, moving forward with someone that is very solid. I mean, the Emperor card is building something stable with someone, but there has been some conflict. And this could be conflict because, like I said to you, Virgo, there could be things from the past that are impacting on the present. It may not even be so much conflict in, you know, being in direct conflict with a specific person. I mean, you're getting some clarity here with the Sun card. So something's coming up for you to look at, and the result is with some introspection and some understanding of, you know, maybe some patterns, there's happiness. Okay, let me have a look at this. I mean, we've got the Four of Wands in the overall energy, which is about stability, home, commitments, and then we've got an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So the Devil card in the reverse. There's a situation, Virgo, that didn't work. Okay, where there's been a lack of commitment, or you were in a commitment, but it was very toxic. And then there's another situation that's very stable. And the conflict, I think, is coming from you maybe not being able to trust, not being able to allow happiness in or joy in, or there's triggers coming up for you. Maybe you are having some conflict in a situation and there's triggers coming up for you, and it's because there's a need to release what hasn't worked for you. I mean, the Devil card is setting yourself free. So I think you've already set yourself free, Virgo. Okay, the Devil card is cutting yourself loose from something that didn't work out, didn't transpire. And on the other end of the overall, we've got Four of Wands. So that's about harmony, stability. And I think that's what's on offer. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Virgo, then a lot of you have this coming in imminently. So maybe this is a warning to look out for. But, you know, the conflict energy, I think, well, firstly, I think there could have been a lot of conflict in a situation. Maybe that conflict is continuing, this one that you've cut yourself away from. But it's more an internal conflict is what I'm getting. It's caused you a lot of stress, and there maybe is a fighting of, there's a conflict and a fighting between maybe the new that you want to head towards, or you want to experience, or the joy you want to experience, and the old, right? The Devil, what's been toxic. And that's maybe coming back to some stuff you need to look at within yourself, because perhaps you were dealing with a situation that was sort of reflecting back something about your own self-worth or your self-concept or something like that. We've got Capricorn energy with the Devil. The Sun is Leo, and then we've got Aries. Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, the Hanged Man. There's a need for surrender of something, Virgo. The Hanged Man is a stuckness, but it's also the card of enlightenment and surrender. It's in the upright. So I think you are coming to terms with the letting go of something whilst it's still maybe painful for you. And there's been a lot of struggle. You're coming to a sense of inner peace by recognizing maybe the lesson in the situation, rather than holding on to resentment and pain. You could have been dealing with someone that puts you in a sense of competition, or you felt like you had to fight for their love or their attention, or there was actually a lot of drama and conflict and toxic patterns. But you're also taking ownership of it, okay, Virgo, and you're moving forward. Like I said, I mean, how nice is this with the Emperor and the Sun? Tell me about that. Yeah, but the Eight of Swords, okay, and the Temperance card. So Virgo, the Temperance card. So this is about healing. There's a really healing energy around you, or an opportunity to see a contrast between where you've been and what you're moving towards. An Emperor here being that very solid energy, and much more balanced. It's also the card of divine timing. So I think that there's something that has come through, is coming through now. It's coming through in a time where you're actually ready and open to receive it, because I think that you have gone through, like I said, a situation or a past that brought you to a place of enlightenment with that Hanged Man. You still have one foot in and one foot out of that situation, but I think that's energetically, Virgo. Like, I don't think that you are, trying to renew it. I think it's done. I think you've cut yourself away. But the Eight of Swords here with the Temperance card tells me that this is more your own limitations, okay? This is you sort of feeling trapped and bound. It can be a bit of a negative mindset. It can be where we project a lot of our fears into situations, or we have limiting beliefs about ourselves. So maybe there is a sense of not feeling deserving or worthy. I think that you do, it's like the Hanged Man. You have one foot towards the old energy and one foot in something else. And you have triggers and things coming up, or you might be having memories or something in relation to what you've dealt with. And maybe that's causing fear for you, or you feel it's the old version of you that didn't feel deserving of joy and happiness, okay? There's someone coming through that's really, or that you're dealing with, but you've got these blocks. Where you feel very much at home. Like, the Sun card is about our inner child. So maybe you've also been doing a lot of healing around your inner child. Okay, and that's where you've had a block to love, or a feeling of being undeserving of joy and happiness and fulfillment and unconditional love. Okay, tell me about that. Yeah, there's a King of Cups in the reverse and a Magician in the upright. Okay, so couple of things, Virgo. I think you were dealing with someone where you felt like you had an emotional bond, but maybe you found that they were quite emotionally manipulative with you, or they weren't returning the love, and you were trying to manifest that. I also think, Virgo, on the flip side, you're manifesting something, but maybe your heart's not totally open. So you need to work through that. I mean, Magician is Virgo energy, Virgo Gemini energy. It's also ruled by Mercury, and Mercury is in retrograde, guys. So there could be a little bit of this stuff resurfacing from the past for the purpose of you to think about it, work through it, understand, revise where you've been and where you're going, what patterns you want to take forward, what's your story now moving forward, right? Your self-concept, okay? So Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, yeah. Five of Swords. There's a lot of stress here and a lot going on in the mind space, Virgo, in May. So again, either you are dealing with someone, as I said, where there's potential for a lot of happiness and stability. Some of you have already moved towards some kind of a commitment, or you're working towards that with someone, or there's someone coming in imminently, Virgo, but you need to take control, the Emperor and the Sun, take control of your own happiness and set yourself free from these limitations. The Ace of Swords in the reverse is you're feeling unclear. You're not accessing your truth. Ace of Swords in the reverse is truth. You could have some fears and project that. You may have difficulty trusting. You may feel like people are not forthright with you. So even if that's not the reality, it could be that was the past. So again, there could be a lot of this confusion between what's happened and what's happening in the present. So it's about maybe doing the healing work, letting go so that you can actually see with fresh eyes and see clearly. Ace of Swords, the blindfold is on. Eight of Swords, the blindfold's on. Ace of Swords in the reverse. You're confused. There's a lack of clarity and it's causing a lot of stress. Five of Swords. Yeah. Okay, let me see what's going on with the Emperor. The King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Destiny and the Knight of Cups. So I can't make that up. So you see there's two sides here, Virgo. You've got an Emperor, you've got a King of Pentacles. So this side, this situation that could potentially lead to, I mean, Four of Wands is marriage. It's long-term commitments if marriage is not something that you're looking for. But this is harmony, stability. This is sharing a home with someone. It's my 11-11 card. So this is like someone, like a true soul connection. But, you know, in order to connect with someone at that level, you need to connect back in with yourself. And from that space of love, your higher self, not from this kind of wounded space, you know. Yeah, I hope I'm making sense, Virgo, sorry. But the King of Pentacles is very stable. There's someone around you that will want to commit to you or is wanting to commit to you, offer you something stable, something grounded. Could be someone that's older than you with that King of Pentacles and the Emperor card, or someone that's very mature. Could be a boss, could be someone that actually is wanting to build a lot of financial stability or is very stable financially. It's actually, it could be another Virgo or a Capricorn or a Taurus, very earthy, very grounded, basically has their shit together. And the Wheel of Destiny, so this is destined for you, Virgo, and it's a positive shift, okay? And the Knight of Cups, someone coming in wanting to be romantic with you, give you a cup of love. And then I've got you, Virgo, very stressed, Nine of Swords, very anxious. So you're too much in the head is what I'm hearing, and it's time to get back into the heart space, but you need to look at what's blocking your heart. And what's blocking your heart is the past. Okay, Virgo? So don't F up a good thing because of what's been. You can move forward now and experience a new reality. Okay? I'm going to get you some Mystic Black Rose. Mystic Black Rose, please, for Virgo. Coffee date. Meeting up, planning. Someone wants to take you out on a date and actually has plans, right? They're looking to make plans. That's that Emperor and King of Pentacles type energy. And then we've got lost, emptiness, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Now, Virgo, the Eight of Swords, this is like avoidance. It's like willful blindness. We keep the blindfold on. It's a false sense of safety. Like we feel like if we just avoid looking at what we need to look at, it's just going to go away. So we stuff it down. And then what happens is it creates a lot of conflict for us in our day-to-day. Or we think that, you know, we do that to avoid feeling certain things that have hurt us. But then what happens is because we haven't dealt with that, we're living in that reality all the time. Do you understand? You can't manifest new until you've let go of what's been and operate from a new storyline, right? Because we've got lost, running away, empty, cutting off. Let's see, obsession, holding on, clinging, anxiety, can't let go. Well, that's that Devil card. But I think that you are, I think in the physical, you've probably let go of this, but there's still the anxiety from it. I mean, for some of you, maybe you have a person that's still obsessed with you and there's a lot of emotional manipulation. But I think that you'll find that the attachment to this situation, all this anxiety is going to go when you actually deal with the egoic wounding, right? That is connected to that. So this situation is reflecting something within you that you need to look at where you weren't loving yourself correctly or giving yourself, you know, accepting yourself or giving yourself the love and appreciation, right? So you might have been in something very codependent here. So sorry, guys. I mean, I am struggling with my words with this Mercury retrograde. Look, love. There you go. Extreme harshness. So you do have love coming in, unconditional compassion, genuine union. Okay, but it's going to involve completely done, moving on, ending cycles. Okay. It could be that this person hasn't completely let go of you or you haven't completely let go of them. Or maybe for some time you have been holding on, trying to work through it. But I just think you're done. Okay, Virgo, you're done with it and you're ready to move forward now. There is something else. There's something better for you. Yeah, the shame. I think even more so shame, degrading, humiliation. There's something in this situation that triggered this sense of shame, lack of self-worth in you. And that's what's causing all the anxiety, and it keeps repeating and repeating for you. And perhaps you were trying to resolve it directly with this person for some time, or you kept going round and round, or kept trying to make it work, and it was more because of your own lack of self-worth. You understand, like you were trying to resolve some deeper wounds within yourself. Okay. Yep. One more. Anchor, heaviness. So there is this sense of, and this is just the energy going into May, but I think by the end of May, you're going to be setting yourself free. Okay. Letting go of all this heaviness, not wanting to carry it forward. And I think that you've got something much better. Okay, Virgo, I'm just going to get you a romance angel. What's that? Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay. Well, for some of you, you're dealing with a person that you were married to or was married. All right. But I feel like, Virgo, I did say to you that there is a person that wants to build something very solid and stable for you. King of Pentacles. So loyal, stable, committed. Emperor card is a father and a husband figure. Not gender specific either, so that could be you or vice versa, or anyway, that's just a person that wants to really, that's a committed energy. And the Four of Wands, I did say that's like marriage. I said that earlier. Okay. And then unrequited love, finances and career, free yourself, release your ex. Okay, you have a lot of fears around unrequited love, and you were holding on to a situation that felt very unrequited, but I think that that was because you were attracted to that because you didn't feel worthy. Okay, and that's the old energy. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy with free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Literally what I said, taking back control of your happiness, Virgo. Finances and career. Okay, well, first of all, you've got some kind of a real boss, a real boss bitch or boss man here with the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. So you could have someone that's really, that is very focused on their finances, or you could meet someone through your work or have met someone through your work, or you could be very focused on your finances. But yeah, there is someone around you that I think that's the real deal. Okay, Virgo, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.